Oh, that's awesome. I want to hit What am I doing in my life? I have to go record a video. Almost there. Alright. Where's that damn VR? Found it. I better get into the video.
Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, I'm in VRChat, hesitantly. Today, here's my beginner guide for this game. Because I know some people are just now getting the game, I mean, in the Big 26. And I wanted to help you out. And hopefully get some good content out of this because I need it. Please, you get the drill. Like, subscribe, ring the bell that way you get notified when I upload. And what the hell would that add up to if I didn't tell you to go join the Discord server in the description? Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into it. Alright, first off, to get us started, here's your movement type. You have hollow port. It is a third person thing, so I will demonstrate both. Right on. Okay. See, when I point, my body moves. I don't move. It's for people who think moving normally isn't that for them. But of course, I use first person to move around. But this is personally based upon preference and how you want to play the game. But yeah, I go through and I do that. Of course, this is going to be your starting world. We're going to get into the rest of that soon enough. So this is your starting world. You have your own mirror. You have avatars you can choose from. We'll get into something else later because I think, why am I even in this avatar? Hold on. Alright, that's better. Now, your home world may seem cool, and these are some worlds to get you started. I don't recommend this one because, first off, you're gonna get slurs shouted at you. This game lags you and is kind of boring in my opinion. Over here we have the new event thingy. I've basically done everything on Astro's channel. Here I believe you can play music, but it's only, I think, music dedicated by the game and not what you can put. But our first thing is comfort and safety. Let's get into that. So, congrats, you just got VRChat, you chose your movement type. Now, you can turn on comfort turning. I'll demonstrate that one for you. When you turn, it snaps instead of being smooth. It's for people who get like motion sick and stuff. And personally, I don't use comfort turning. I like to be able to smoothly turn and like it's more immersive for me. But completely up to you. You can also turn on personal space. I don't have anyone here to demonstrate with me. But basically, personal space is on by default, but if you turn it off, people can get like in your keep it on. Keep it on. And AFK detection is basically where when you go into your menu or something or go AFK, your character freezes. They go into like a base state. Streamer mode is something that I'll have on for now, in case somebody gets back to my invite requests. And streamer mode hides like names and people. Just don't go into your friend menu. It also hides your currency. I'm not worried about that. I'll keep it off. I don't care if you friend me. Allow untrusted URLs. That we'll get into later. Portal prompt. Okay, so usually when you don't have portal prompt on because it's off by default, you walk up to a portal, normally you go in. With portal prompt, you have to press RT, aka right trigger, for this to work. So I can walk through any portal and not have to worry about accidentally going into it because I walked into it. All I have to worry about is a misclick that hardly ever happens. And honestly, it's really useful and onto your comfort and safety. That's the same thing. Here's content gating. Content gating keeps you safe by filtering content you don't want to see. VRChat has user-generated content and relies on its creators to label it appropriately. If If you see something that you feel has not been labeled correctly, please navigate to the content details page and file an in-game report so that our trust and safety team can investigate. You can turn these on. I'll list the following: filter sexually suggestive content, filter adult language and themes, filter graphic violence, filter excessive gore, and filter extreme horror. I have all of these off so I can get the most experience out of the game, like horror games, because those are a big thing on my channel, because they are extremely, extremely fun for me, just not when I'm alone. And anyway, there's also a VRChat group. Go to my account or just search it up. It's called Save Syndicate. Get in there. That's not me asking. Do it. And now, I think that's about good. But there's also tracking. You can set your height. That way it knows what, like, how it works. Accessibility, I don't think. Yeah, you can turn off haptics here. Haptics are a big thing that kill your controller really fast, but you can turn them off. Really useful. But that being said, you can also turn your mic to toggle, which when I press my A button or X button on my left controller, it mutes my microphone. Turn that on toggle. That way you don't have to like hold it to keep talking or hold it to mute. And this stuff right here, you can just, it's how far you can hear people from. Not really important unless you like want them within a special range of you. But VRChat is a community where mostly people of different age ranges hang out. If you're below the age of like 13, which you shouldn't even be on the app if you are, or 15, I don't recommend that you start your journey in the Black Cat, because people there are, least to say, idiots. But now, we'll get on how to get you started. Now, we are in Prismic's avatar search. Again, that is Prismic's avatar search. You can just type in avatar and find it. This is one of the best maps, or if not the best, to find yourself an avatar. And, or if you want to watch movies, you just got to go over here, open your browser, find a link, copy it, put it in there, and then boom, you got your own video. And as of here, say, I don't know, hey, I like Navy. I like Navy SEAL. We're going to do that so we don't get flashed. But type in Navy SEAL, find a Winter SEAL, BO2 Navy SEAL, Navy SEALs Rifleman, and these are just what I have. PCVR differs, but this is, here, I'll show you some of the avatars. We'll get BO2 Winter SEAL and US Soldier Navy. This avatar ain't too bad. The hands definitely look a little funny. But here's a BO2 Winter SEAL. Of course, he's from the snow. Makes sense, doesn't it? He's got the XM8, Type 95, and Scar H. And all of these other stuff that I'm not going to really go through. But now that you found your avatar, or say you don't have a criteria for what you want to search for, remove what you just searched, or if you even search something. This will lag you, by the way, so we'll set that to poor. But set that to 45. Then you press search. This is going to bring up random avatars. Don't be surprised if you get flashed here. It happens to the best of us. You can find like a ton of avatars through here. And you don't have to be specific on what you want. Say you like want to search up FNAF. Type in FNAF. Like this. Boom. Five Nights at Freddy's avatars. I'm not sure who that is. But now that you got your avatar, awesome. You got it you're getting somewhere. Let me switch back into my other avatar. 3-4. Okay. Now that we got that down, you got your avatar. Where to start? Well, if you want to make friends, my personal opinion is the... Hold on, I'll show you. Shit, I missed the button a few times. You can start at the Superstar Daycare of Five Nights at Freddy's. Listen, It's not an amazing start, but it's where I met everyone I know or knew at some point. But that is an amazing place to start. If you want to try elsewhere, or you don't know what to search to find friends because most maps are dead, go to popular. See, right through here, there are tons of people. Well, tons of people in certain maps. And if these don't look interesting to you, go to active. After you go to active, you can find the most active things. Prison escape, McDonald's, Sunset Bar. I don't recommend going to bars, especially group publics or groups. Excuse me. Do not go to the Freak Circus. That is grounds where you will get not very nice treatment. That's the best way I can put it. But now that we got that done, we're going to talk about tools. Tools. You have your camera right here. This you can use to take pictures if you're on normal VR, or in certain cases you can turn on dolly, add, and now you can record an actual video from your camera. We're not going to get into that because that is simply too advanced for this video because you have to have VRChat Plus for that. But of course, you got your camera to take pictures. You got a face mirror. By the way, it will not be positioned over here when you first start the game. It'll be positioned in the middle. I'll show you how to fix that here in a minute. But we're not going to use that. Here's your personal mirror. Personal mirror helps you look. Like, you won't start like this. Like, you'll have a blue hue around yours because you just started. But that's okay. It's okay. But now that you got the basics down, you know how to look at yourself. You look good. You can go into your avatars next. And you're going to start out with 2 tabs. There's going to be favorite avatars 1 and 2. Listen, I have VRChat Plus, so I can add whatever I need to. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs and of favorite avatars. And you also get like 3 other tabs for favorite worlds. So there's that. Personally, I'm a big ULTRAKILL fan. I like ULTRAKILL. See, I have Gabrielle, the Apostate of Hate. Listen, do not fact check me. It's Gabrielle, for you guys who call it Gabriel. If you'd listen, quite literally in Minos Prime's speech, he says, Gabrielle. That, and if you want to be like, oh yeah, he's old-timey. A literal angel from heaven, Power, his disciple or daughter, I think. Quite literally, this is a person who should know his name. She says, halt, where's Gabrielle? But we're not going to get into that because this isn't an ULTRAKILL video. But now that you know how to... Oh, wait, I didn't get into that. Say you wanted to favorite an avatar. Go here, press this star, then you can add it to one of the 2 tabs. Of course, you can rename these. You go here and press on that edit button. But that's getting us started. You want to reposition your facial mirror. Let's do that. Okay, so you go to personal mirror. We don't want that on. We want settings, face mirror. See, got to turn on face mirror for that. Position. Grab this. You can move it over to the right, which I'll probably have set for now. There we go. You can have like size. If you want like a huge avatar on the side of your screen, you can have that. Probably about how big I'll have mine. You can zoom in to be on your face, which I don't have. Shouldn't even have that on actually, because I don't use face mirror for videos. I find it like annoying for people. And of course, who would I be if I didn't teach you about expressions? You go into expressions. Your certain avatar can have certain things like guns. If you have guns, they can fire. Listen, if you just started on PC, you can't do that unless your avatar has an actual label for fire, like an actual option. That is unfortunate, and I do hate that for you guys. But for Quest users, press in your grip. After you press in your grip, put your finger on A, B, or your thumbstick, and then press down the trigger. My controllers aren't great, so they won't work 100% of the time. And see, I have a knife here. I'm not sure what that pin's for. It might explode on me. But now that you got that down and you know how to work your expressions, it'd be cool. That's amazing too. Now, items. These are typically things you have to buy. And since I have VRChat Plus, I got this right here for free. I call this the object. Ominous. Anyway, you got the grown tube for free, but you can't get it anymore, I don't think. But that's okay. It's just a grown tube. It just... Yeah, that's just amazing. But VRChat's community isn't completely safe. I mean, there's people like Proximity Chat, all the others keeping like pedophiles or EDPs away from people like us. And props to them. Amazing work. But it doesn't seem like VRChat's trying very hard to do that. Watch my video get taken down the very next day. Listen, guys, if I disappear, just know I didn't have any plans to commit silly slide or super slide. If it happens, you know who did it. Anyway, now that you got everything set, you can use emojis. Say you don't want to talk to somebody and you just have yourself muted. Like, hey, I don't want to talk to you. Go to your default emojis. You can go to accessibility. You can be like, hey, my mic's off. Or, hey, I got you muted. Or, I can't hear you. Or, hey, I can't see your avatar. Or, hey, I'm like typing. Or, you can be like, hey, portal. I think that's what that means. I think I got all of those right. Or if you want it to be funny, you can go here, toss money at people. Don't use that the wrong way. But there. Now we'll get into some more stuff. Let me sit down on my bed here. Say you want to set your home world. Okay, let's do that. Let's find you somewhere. Say, hey, I like Halo. Hold on. So type in Halo. Find yourself a Halo world. Take your time. Got plenty. They got Mount Tirot, or Tirot, something like that, from Halo Reach. I loved Halo Reach, my favorite Halo. They also got a Pelican. They got the Longsword. They got Solus. That is an amazing map. I had that as my homeworld once. It's also where I took some photo shoots, actually. But once you find your world, let's use Solus as an example. Go here and press Make Home. And then you press Yes. After that, the next time you load into VRChat or you press Home and Yes, you'll be sent to that world because now that's your home. The meaning of home world. I don't know if there's anything else I need to cover. PCVR does get more advantages than us normal Quest users because they get stuff like night vision, and a bunch of other stuff. But that's okay. If you want to play a normal VR, you're not forced to make content through PCVR, though options are very limited. But if you want to add someone, I don't have an example here, so that kind of sucks. Say you use your pointer after you press B or Y on the left or right controller. You press on the person, and then you would scroll down and, like, you know, find friend, and that. After you friend them, hey, that's your friend now. They're going to be on your friends list, which you can go to social. I'm not going to show my socials because I have, like, a bunch of friends on there. I'm not sure they would want their name leaked on YouTube. But, yeah. Or if you want to mute somebody, you can press on them, scroll until you see the microphone, press that. And if somebody's being annoying as hell, won't stop getting in your face, won't stop yelling at you, press on them, go down to block. And after you press on block, it completely hides them, mutes them, and they just disappear. They can't talk to you in any shape, way, or form unless they get someone else to do it, which is annoying because I've had that happen. But I'm sure it's happened to the best of us. You can also favorite friends. I would do that. I'm not getting age verified. I'm not even that old yet. But after that, you can also favorite friends by going into your friends list, pressing on your friends, and then press favorite friend. And I think you got like 4 tabs by default. I don't think you get any more for VRChat Plus. But that basically sums it up. And for VRChat Plus, let me tell you the benefits. Hey, I want to buy VRChat Plus. You can have prints. I can't show those. You can have backgrounds, which I'm not sure what that does actually. I don't know. Anyway, got backgrounds. You can do emojis. You can have stickers. You can have your drone, camera dolly. You also got UI themes. I use Carbon. I'll have to scroll down. Yeah, Carbon. I also have like 2 others. This is my Justice one. This is my LCB, which stands for Limbus Company Bus. But I have it like on a dark mode because I'm not a big fan of the darkness. Or I am a big fan of the darkness because it doesn't hurt my eyes as much. But yeah. Oh, can't show those. I think that sums up basically everything you need to know. Some avatars. Hold on. Avatars. Let me find an example. Builderman should work just fine. So you have an avatar. You can be like, hey, what's GoGo Loco? You can go to seats here, and you can take a seat. That's what I use for most of my videos. You can also fly if you have like your personal mirror on, or you have a mirror on and you're in front of it. That lets you like actually fly. It's really useful. I like to troll my friends using it. But I think that almost sums up everything that we need to know. Because of course you're just a beginner. You just started playing VRChat. But I hope this helped. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. That way you get notified when I upload, and so you don't miss a video. It's completely free, and you can undo it anytime. Make sure to join the Discord server. There I am constantly, well, not constantly. I haven't texted in that thing in like 2 weeks, but I'm trying to set out a schedule, and hopefully it'll be weekly because I'm trying to find content to record. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I have to get one more thing. Like I said, I'm a Christian guy, so give me like a few seconds. My phone's kind of slow. 1 second. Okay. Philippines 4:13. I can do all things through Christ. All right. It says Philippines 4:13. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. I like that verse. And personally, like I said, I'm a religious person. Before somebody comes in my damn comment section talking about stop pushing your religion on it. I'm not pushing my religion on you. I'm sharing the gospel. Listen, if you don't like it, click away from the video. That's not my problem. But yeah, thank everyone for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.